Hey guys, today I'm going to cook a London broil steak in the wok. So let's get walking. I've got a London broil or top round steak here. This one was $3.99 per pound, 1.22 pounds. So this was $4.87. So this is a fairly lean cut of meat, but it's all meat, so that's a pretty good deal for beef. I've been paying that much for chicken around here lately. So it's a fairly thick piece of meat. I'm going to season it on both sides with kosher salt and some Johnny's seasoned pepper. This has no salt, just besides the pepper, sugar, red and green bell pepper, garlic, and onion in it. So hopefully this seasoning won't burn, but I guess we'll find out. I'm going to cook this on high heat, so I'm going to turn my burner all the way up. I get some avocado oil in the pan. This has a 500-degree smoke point. That's what I always use for cooking in the wok. Seems to work pretty good. So we'll let that heat up for a minute, and as soon as the pan's hot, we'll get that steak in there. My pan's starting to smoke a little bit, so we'll kind of swirl that oil around, get it spread out there, and we'll get that steak in there. It's been 3.5 minutes, so I think I'm going to go ahead and flip this over. And I forgot to mention, I did let the steak sit on the counter and come up to room temperature for about an hour before I put it in here, if I can get a hold of it. Alright, that looks pretty good. Now we'll let it go on that side. And I have a quick read thermometer, so I'm going to let the internal temperature get to about 130 degrees internal before I take it off. It's been 8 minutes total now, so let's see how this is doing here. I think that's done. I'm going to shut that off right there. I'm going to get that out of there so it doesn't keep cooking. You just let it rest for a little bit. Alright. This has been resting for about 15 minutes or so. So it was in the pan, I think about 9.5 minutes total, about 4 minutes on the first side and about 5.5 on the second side. So let's just cut it right down the middle and see what it looks like here. Well, it's pretty rare, but let me cut and see like how it looks on the end. The ends are always more well done. So it's pretty rare. I probably could have left it in a tad bit longer, but let's try a bite and see how it is. That's actually pretty good. Actually, I thought I might have overcooked it because my thermometer was reading in the 150s in one spot I checked it at, but actually I think it's cooked pretty good. These cuts of meat, if you cook them too long, they get just tough and dry. So I'm actually pretty happy with that. It's the first one I've done that way, so I'm pretty happy with it. I had the door open, so Lucy's over here too. Annie has a friend. We have a guest taste tester. So I guess we'll give them each a piece. There you go, Lucy. Jeez, did you guys even chew it? Here you go. There you go, Annie. There you go, Luce. Well, they licked up every inch of it, so they're licking the floors clean. So that was the first thick steak like I've tried cooking in that wok, and I thought it turned out pretty good. I was pretty happy with it. I figured try a cheap piece of meat before I try something more expensive. But yeah, I thought it turned out pretty good. You know, the more you practice with something, the better you get. But I was pretty happy for my first try. Anyway, thanks for watching. Walk on.